Hello everyone, and welcome to this one of our zip folders. So this is as you may notice, SpaceEngine, although it's SpaceEngine 0.74, so it is the very first version, or the very first public release of SpaceEngine. And here we are, it's launching. It's at the moment, press continue. Yeah, we'll continue. But yeah, it's the first public release and loading surface maps by the looks of it. But tried making this video a few times. The files for these older versions have recently become available. For a while they weren't available because the files were moved over, and then once they were available we didn't have permission, so now we've got permission, so it's all good. And yeah, this is like the third time trying to do this video because things didn't go so well in the previous attempts. So here we are, loading up. It does have an icon, although since I'm in a .zip file it doesn't show up. You'll be able to see it in a moment. And here's the the first SpaceEngine logo. It's pretty simple, looks like a word art, which you could probably make on Google Drive, probably, using Google Slides. And here we are, boosting up, and right here you can see, it's kind of hard to see, but it's the first logo. So here we are, first by planet Earth, which is pretty simple, and you have to control velocity like that, which is by pressing control plus and minus for different velocity. Whoa, what? I pressed the wrong one. Okay. Yep, Q and E controls are a little bit different though. So we're going to fly by the terrain and see how it looks in this version. Only a few planets have bump maps. And things get quite overexposed about here. Although as soon as we go through the clouds, everything will look all good. Here we go. And this is some of the first terrain in SpaceEngine, that's at least for Earth. The graphics are a little bit weaker. There's a few terrain bugs, but it's not too much of a concern. But yeah, I'm not pressing any keys right now. The planet rotates under me. There's no way for me to lock rotation on the surface. And we'll go quite a bit faster. Yep, very fast. Let's see what other places we can see. And yeah, you can go through planets. Okay, so that's Earth. Very basic terrain. Got a bit of greenery over here, which we could probably do with. It's hard to tell the difference between clouds and mountains though. And here we are, upside down. And right over here is the ocean, and it works a bit differently. Well, of course, since you can just go through the planet, there's no surface. But it gets deeper until you just fall through the planet. Okay, now we're going to visit Mercury, because let's close this planet and we'll just go in order, apart from the fact that we started with Earth, but that doesn't matter. So right here we have the Sun, nice looking corona. Surface isn't too interesting on Mercury, it's basically flat because there's no bump maps, so it's just a big flat area. You can still get some nice views though. Like, you have to be hovering quite above the surface though to get the good texture. But yeah, corona. And in the background there's a kind of broken galaxy map. All galaxies seem to have that for some reason. I don't know if that's just on my computer though. And yeah, that's Mercury. We can go on to Venus now. Nope. Oh, it doesn't automatically update. Okay. And basically cloudy. It does have a bump map though, which is kind of exciting. And here we are on Venus's atmosphere, just below the clouds. And you've got some pretty cool terrain right here, which I will just let you look through. So it's also got a very shiny effect, it's very, very reflective. Also got that nice yellow-green kind of colour to it that Venus would have, and this is actually better terrain than the terrain we have today on Venus. Oh, I see. So that's locks it to the planet. And we've got that. Which we can probably just do. We'll set the current time, we'll go real time, and then current time. It's a lot brighter. So, if you're wondering what the mouse wheel does, it basically just zooms in, so that's kind of annoying, but wouldn't be annoying if you were around this entire time though, apart from the fact that you would have to swap at some point. I know there is a way to disable clouds, I don't quite know how to do it though, so we'll visit the next planet on our list, which is Mars, because we've already visited Earth. And we probably could visit the moon at some point though. And here, not a very interesting face at the moment. Oh, whoopsie. No. We'll get the more known side. Okay, we'll just let that go over again. That's exposure long. And we missed it again. I want that trench. It's there we go. and then it goes on more flat. So yeah, Mars is looking pretty cool here. Quite bright though. Atmosphere has a nice colour, but I guess a little unrealistic. Okay, now we'll visit the moon now. Which is also pretty flat. It's not completely flat, I don't think. Or is it? No, it's not completely flat. It has got some terrain to it. My W key keeps breaking. Somewhere, and it is a bit more colour vibrant, so more green. And here is the body that will one day become part of Mars's new set of rings. Voice crack. So the terrain is a bit more bumpy here, which is as expected. What looks like a volcano, well, of course it's probably not though. Volcano, or just a pointy mountain. Well, mountains can be pointy, I guess. Although you don't often get the cone mountain. And we are right behind Mars, which is kind of interesting because there's no sun and there's no sun showing, so we shouldn't be receiving all this light. Okay, now you can go visit Ceres. Which is mostly oblate. Oh, quite oblate. Not fully oblate though. And it doesn't look like we have a bump map, so pretty boring at the moment. Although still quite a lot. There's probably a few asteroids in the game other than the dwarf planets. Okay, we'll go to Jupiter now. And we've got the Great Red Spot, or I don't know what to call it. Big storm. Kind of interesting because there's no, well, there is like clouds, but then it's just this weird stuff. This weird stuff seems to still be in SpaceEngine today. And you can see moons, which we'll go to right now. I think might have a bump map by the looks of it. Or just a very detailed normal. Okay, so it's got a bump map, which is all good. so volcanoes don't light up. So without light mostly. Very dark planet. Oh no, it's not dark, it's just where Jupiter is. And right under here there's a liquid ocean, so we can't visit that though. Which is a shame, but can't even visit it in normal SpaceEngine though. So fair enough. Don't expect liquid ocean. So even in the earliest version there was planet shine, which is a nice feature because, well, yeah, so it doesn't quite look right. Well, I guess it does. There we go. Just looming right up there. Nice shot. I'm assuming that's Io. Yep. Where's it like mostly on the horizon? About here. Upside down though, if you think of north and south. Now we have the largest moon. And there's a little bit of terrain. And now we move on to Saturn, second largest planet. And we've got the nice ring shadows. The texture looks kind of similar to the one we have now, and I like it. So that's good. Well, good for me. I don't know if everybody likes it, so yeah, can't really say that. In newer versions, I hope to see the ability to like send a spacecraft like orbiting round about right here. Well, not quite this close, but about here, and you'll be able to see like, all rocks fly by, and yeah, that would be Titan. Yeah, we'll go visit that now. And it's got a kind of a weird atmosphere colour. Well, very thick, so you get this green. Your control minus doesn't always work, so I keep crashing into the planet. And we've got a nice rainbow here. Go somewhere where it's more lit, and yeah, this should work a bit better. I don't remember it being blue the last time I went to Titan in this version. You can see a bit of terrain here though. Don't know what's going on at the moment. There should be terrain. Yeah, I think it's the atmosphere stuffing things up. Oh, that's a nice view. And we're right by the rings, so I've never seen that in SpaceEngine before. Although the rings completely block it out, unlike in modern. a bit more blue than in 0.9.8.0. I believe it'll be bluer in 990 though. Yeah, this looks more like the right colour. The wings are quite more visible. Very thin, well divided. Wings seem more visible in here as well. There we go. Okay. Even from here, the texture is a little bit fuzzy. Nice blue atmosphere though. Oh cool, we've got triangles. It looks like we're facing the bluey side. Made out of textures from the other side because we've only ever seen one side. And got that very thin atmosphere. Oh, don't think it is a bump map. Okay, that's the solar system. I'll visit Pluto very quick. Even though it doesn't technically count as a planet. Oh, we've got a weird spot there and a very weird texture. I don't know when New Horizons was launched, but yeah, it's just this very blurred thing, probably taken from the Hubble Space Telescope. But yeah, you get some details, like if you go far away enough. If you go to about here, you can kind of see the details. And another bird object known as Charum. I don't know how you pronounce it though, so might have butchered that name. Okay. Now we will visit, if you've been on my channel for a while, you may know I like the starter Betelgeuse, so we'll go there. It looks exactly like our sun, well, in this game, but, and same corona. Interesting though. No procedural planets, I believe that was in a later version, I think. I don't know. But yeah. Binary, wait, what? This looks like the Alpha Centauri system, not Proxima. Oh, this was in 2010, so, and we only, wait, no, when did we discover Proxima Centauri, the star? Proxima A and Proxima, what the? Parsecs, how do you change the distance? Interesting. Oh, well, it says objects not found, so don't know what this is. It looks a little too dark, so even as a red dwarf, I think this is Proxima B. Okay, I'll be doing more research about this, I guess. What about 51? The first exoplanet, I believe. Okay, this is, what the, is this like really oblate? This doesn't quite look right though. No, this can't be oblate. What's stopping this then? Is it like very far away? Now I've lost a lot. Oh, there we go. Maybe it's too far away. No, wait. No, it's supposed to be very close. Uh-oh. What? No. No, it's not that far away, no. But, okay, so there's some weird bugs in the game. It shouldn't be like this. But, yeah, that's pretty much it for this episode. Turn galaxies back on. And, yep, we're not in and go visit the Milky Way. And is this what the problem is? Yeah, it might be. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Okay. I don't know what's going on with the Milky Way, but it's glitching out. It's supposed to appear. But yeah, we'll finish off at Earth. I hope you enjoyed. Is it enabled? There we go. Now it's working. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this little quick video. And yeah, this is the Milky Way. And you might think it's very stuffed up, and it is, but we turn to the side, we can see it actually has the texture. Work in progress though. Still interesting nonetheless, but I hope you enjoyed this little video, and I might see you in another video. Goodbye.